Hi. Okay, so this week we were assigned to watch a TED Talk by Brene Brown. I've seen this TED Talk probably 3 or 4 times now, for two reasons really. One being that I love Brene Brown, like she's a queen. I love her. And the other reason is that I'm all about some vulnerability and like, especially this year, I've really embraced the idea that Dr. Brown is talking about and how vulnerability is really, really important, um, even though she had her doubts and discomforts when she was first diving into the research. But so in her talk, Dr. Brown explains the similarities that people who have a sense of worthiness share. Those similarities being courage. They have the courage to be imperfect and know that they are imperfect and like kind of thrive from that. And their other similarity is that they have the ability to fully embrace vulnerability. And so individuals who have a sense of worthiness believe the vulnerability is neither uncomfortable nor excruciating, as Dr. Brown was explaining, but they believe that it is basically just a necessity, um, which I would say the vulnerability is sometimes uncomfortable, but I definitely agree that it's absolutely necessary in creating some of those just like basic human connections and like lasting relationships built on like trust. Dr. Brown goes on to mention politics, stating that today there's no discourse or conversation and that there's only blame, which she defines as a way to discharge pain and discomfort. And she says that we pretend that what we do doesn't have an effect on people, and that we do this not only on a personal level, but also on a corporate level. And so the first thing that came to my mind when she brought this up and when I was thinking about the forum prompt was like politicians and how they will do or say something that they may not necessarily believe in, just so they don't lose votes or so they can gain votes that they didn't already have. Um, and to me, politics seems to have become more of like a popularity contest based on who says the most stuff that I might agree with, or maybe I should have been told that I need to agree with that. Um, and these politicians eventually will, once they have their votes, they'll go on to create legislation that is not necessarily in the best interest of anyone but themselves, simply because they want to be reelected, and they'll do what they think will get them reelected rather than what they think is best for their people. Um, and so it doesn't really seem like there are any politicians anymore, like whether it be local, state, or federal, that care about the issues. And I may just be thinking the first ones that come to mind, especially with current administrations and things like that. It seems like our current administration is mainly focused on the ideologies of the party rather than like maybe individual ideologies. But anyway, they, it's, I kind of see it as like celebrities, but with less drama, and they have more ability to positively or negatively like impact the lives of many people if they choose to. So instead of like making legislature that would negatively impact a large majority of people, they completely have the ability to make policies that will benefit people and will help people in the long run, even if they may not see it that way. Like, a lot of people are against universal health care, but in the long run, that would benefit so many people that personally I would take a loss in office if I could implement something like that. Um, just knowing that it would really benefit that many people. And I think that that goes back to like the ideologies of social work and like wanting to help people and being in a helping profession, and doing what's best for the person and for the community rather than for yourself. But yeah, so those are my thoughts. I love Brene Brown. I hope everyone else did. Okay,